Who wins the NBA championship? Who would you put your who would you put Kevin Hart?
You want me to speak as a fan, or you want me to talk real basketball? Because you know I love sports. Which one?
Your dealer's choice. I know you're going to say the Sixers have a shot, and Embiid is an MVP. I get it. I'm with you.
Don't you say you get it, and the way you said it, I didn't like it.
I didn't mean to.
I didn't like the tone in which you said. Like, cause we're honest.
Hold on a minute. No, hey, I really think the Sixers have a shot. Embiid is one of the best players in the game today. That's another way for me to say it.
Yeah, that's better. The way you said the first time felt like you were entertaining me because you know I'm a Sixers fan, and I saw right through it.
All right. I don't mean to denigrate, entertain, patronize, however you want to put it.
Here's what it is. The NBA this year is probably in one of the most it's probably in it's so competitive right now, and it's anybody's to truly take.
Wide open.
Okay. It's wide open. The West has never been equal. I can't even believe that I'm saying that. The West is actually equal. I don't fear Denver, although Denver is where they are. Like, nobody is like, whoa, right? Like, it's like, hey, man, here they go. Like, it's just not a thing. Milwaukee does make you look up just because they're such a defensive basketball team. I really feel like if we come in healthy, I think we match up against Milwaukee well. But outside of Embiid, we will need the role of Harden and Maxey and Tobias to kind of be like dominant. And PJ, like, we need our role players to step up for us to really have a run. Also, with that being said, here's a scary thing. The Warriors aren't even really out of the conversation, which is kind of crazy. Like, this is where they start to gel, and this is where that experience can come into play. I don't really believe in Memphis. I don't think Memphis is going to get it done. I think they're exciting, and I think they'll be at the second round, and there'll be a lot of oohs and ahs around them. But I truly think that Phoenix or Golden State can come out of the West and should come out of the West. And I think it should be between Milwaukee and the Sixers. If we get into a situation where we run into Boston, I could get worried because Boston matches up against us really well. Just because they play a smaller lineup against us and they get out and run against us. So I don't like the idea of Boston. I much rather like and love the idea of Milwaukee. And I think that gives us a nice future and road to the championship. From the West, I think it will be between Phoenix and Golden State that will be there on that side.
Okay. See, that's better than the fan one.
That's a good assessment.
Fan one, you were just in the Sixers win it, right? They're the Sixers win it.
Yes, I will say this though. I didn't like the conversation that's been floating around with the idea of the MVP and, the whole like racism thing that was being thrown around. I didn't like that talk. Like, Jokic deserved his MVPs when he got them, right? A man's a dominant player. Right now, Embiid deserves the MVP. This isn't, I don't like the card of like, oh God, but it needs to be this, or he was robbed this, black, white, like that type of thing. I feel like that tone and temperature should be removed. Great basketball is great basketball. Jokic is a great basketball player, put up great numbers for the 2 seasons that he received the MVP. Joel Embiid right now is putting up great numbers and is clearly the most dominant player in basketball, and is more than deserving of it this year. And also his team is winning. I like that there's a conversation of deserve and also win attached to it. I just want to say that as well. See that? I'm speaking like as a fan and as a person that clearly knows the game because of my experience.
Yes, you do. You clearly do know the game. You and Stephen A. Smith would do a heck of a program, I think, for sure.
Stephen just yells. I don't know why. That's my Stephen A.
That's pretty good. I like it.
I don't know why, but you got to be kidding me. Stephen, we just said hello. That's all we said.
That is a good one.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.